Tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. I pulled up next to you and saw your dick.
My man, you can't fucking say that.
That shit sounds scary as fuck.
That's beating the shit out of it. I have a friend that has the hair on the forearm, and I haven't said anything to her, but
Okay.
Except live on a fucking podcast.
like, I am gay.
Nick accidentally sucked the dick.
So this is why you brought up the word. Welcome to the Mondrix Podcast. This is Nick Bavar. I've said every week, your host as always. Episode 58. If you're on the YouTube right now, hit the subscribe button. If you're on the SoundCloud right now, click the follow button. Would really appreciate it. It'd be much mucho grande obliged if you did. Like I said, this is episode 58. Shout out to Chill. Shout out to Colton. Shout out to Pat. Get together again this week. I know I say it all the time. Every time it is my fault. I do apologize for that. If you do miss the crew, I do miss these guys. Believe it or not, you know. I got my Dallas Cowboys shirt on now. Can you see the star? One of the best stars ever made on this place we call planet Earth. Shout out to my Dallas Cowboys. They just won against the Detroit Lions. Yes, I know. Matthew Stafford wasn't playing. The running back was hurt. Hey, a win is a win, baby. And I'm going to tell everybody else like I tell... what? I'm going to tell everybody else like I tell everybody else. Hey, they a bunch of grown-ass men out here. About 250, 300-pound gorilla mans coming at you from the left and the right. So, either way, they still grown men out on the football field playing on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays. Now, the shirt I have right now, it used to fit me relatively bigger, more, wasn't as snug as it is. I got this shirt probably about a year later, and I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you. I feel a little self-conscious wearing this, not in the fact that I feel overweight. I've put on more muscle and all that. I'm not gonna go full douche mode on you, but the arms are bigger, the chest is bigger. Everything's the shoulders, everything's bigger. Okay, I'm a grown boy. I eat my vegetables and I eat my meats. Now. What I mean by this is the shirt fits me a little snug around the breastus area. Okay? The breast area, more specifically around the nipple area. Because my thing is when I wear a shirt like this and my nips are out and the nips are just looking around and saying, what's everybody? This is basically my nipples when I wear a tight shirt. They're just sitting there like this with their arms crossed and somebody walks by and they go, how you doing? Someone else walks by and go, hey, how you doing? Everyone's looking at it's just like I have what they call body dysmorphia. Now I'm not the dude that's like I got problems, I got illness. I'm not that kind of guy. But body dysmorphia is basically you don't see yourself the way that other people see you. If you think you're overweight, that's what you're gonna think in your head, but you're really not overweight, right? But I know what you're thinking. You're like, if you think that and you know that, the more you think that, it's like, I don't know. I look in the mirror and I'm not liking what I'm seeing, but it's a good physique. I mean, hey, I'm 7 days a week at the gym, baby. You don't get it fucking twisted. I'm cardioing. I'm eating meats. I'm eating vegetables. All right. I'm walking in the gym. I'm pumping iron and I'm leaving. But, you can never reach a level of optimum octicity when it comes to the body. Now, anyways, this shirt's a little snug on me. So I got the laptop right here. You may be able to see them. I'll move it. Now you can see my tits. Now now it's a rated R podcast, and now we get demonetized because it's a rated R podcast because my tits are out. But we will move past that, I promise, and we will get this podcast done. And I apologize if these podcasts are a little short sometimes, but sometimes Daddy just runs out of words to say. All right. Now, recent news. Colin Kaepernick is trying to get back in the NFL. More specifically, the NFL is trying to get Colin Kaepernick back into the NFL. And so what they did, for those of you that don't know who Colin Kaepernick is, Colin Kaepernick was the quarterback for the 49ers. When all the police and justice stuff was happening, he took a stand and against police brutality. And basically what he did is during the national anthem, he would take a knee, and this knee would be in protest for police brutality. Now, a lot of you people out there say you don't like him taking a knee during the national anthem because it is offensive to some of you. But what most people did not research and did not know is that the person that he asked, what should I do to protest this police brutality? It was a military person who told him, take a knee during the national anthem. He meant no disrespect towards the United States of America. Everybody took it that way, and I can see why you took it that way. I'm not saying, it was a bad thing that he did that, but it was a stand for police brutality. Not against the fucking United States of America, not the red, white, and blue, okay? It was against the boys in blue. Them boys, no, because them boys is the Dallas Cowboys. The boys is the police, the popo, the 5-0, the 12-0. Okay, now, the thing is after this whole thing happened, he wasn't even, I don't think he was starting at the time, so he was a backup at the time. But anyways, after that season ended, he had left the 49ers and has not been able to get back into the NFL since, because most teams don't want to take him now. So the NFL is holding a tryout for him in Atlanta at the Falcons practice facility, and all teams are showing up to see him try out. Hopefully he can make a squad. Now, here's the only fucking problem. Kaepernick shows up to the workout, and basically he was like, I'm not going to do it. Something about a waiver that he had to sign that he did not want to sign, and was like, we're not going to do it here. We're going to change the location. I want my own wide receivers. I want my own... I want everything on my own. He said that they set the workup out for him to fail. Now, who knows if they did? Who knows if they didn't? That's besides the point right now. Basically, he shut down the whole thing and says he wants to do things his way. Now, here is Colin Kaepernick in Atlanta talking to the press, and here's what he had to say.
How's everybody doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Hey, let me start by saying I appreciate y'all all coming out. That means a lot to me. Our biggest thing with everything today was making sure we had transparency in what went on. We weren't getting that elsewhere, so we came out here. It's important that y'all are here. Y'all been attacked for the last 3 years. Y'all continue to be attacked. We appreciate what y'all do. We appreciate you being here today. We appreciate the work you do for the people and telling the truth. That's what we want in everything. I've been ready for 3 years. I've been denied for 3 years. We all know why I came out here, showed it today in front of everybody. We have nothing to hide. So we're waiting for the 32 owners, the 32 teams, Roger Goodell, all of them to stop running. Stop running from the truth. Stop running from the people. We're out here, we're ready to play. We're ready to go anywhere. My agent Jeff Nally is ready to talk to any team. I'll interview with any team at any time. I've been ready, I'm staying ready, and I'll continue to be ready. And to all the people that came out here today to support, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. To the people that aren't here, I'm thinking of you. I appreciate you supporting from where you are.
Now, don't get it motherfucking twisted. This motherfucker Kaepernick can play some foos ball, my friends. If you think he out here scrubbing and that's why he's not in the NFL, you out your mind, because my mans can play some fucking foosball. Does he have an afro that is humongous? Yes. Does it fit in the helmet? We don't know. I think they can make it fit in the helmet. That's not the issue. The issue is the NFL does not want him in there because they don't want to stir the pot anymore. But goddamn, it's been 3 years. Let's stir the pot again. I like a little bit of stirring in the pot. I mean, grab the pot, throw some onions in there, throw some chorizo in there, throw some pepper in there, some lemon, some hot sauce. Fuck it, throw some mayonnaise in there for a little bit of spunk. You know what I'm saying? Stir the goddamn pot. And I would love for Captain to, I'm itching for this motherfucker to get back in the league because I know he can play. I'm interested to see what he's gonna do during the national anthem. I'm sure he'll take a knee. At this point, like, who really gives a motherfucker? It's a sport. It's football. It's not like it's the president taking a fucking knee for the United States of America. It is a fucking football player. He's just a football player. I'm just a baseball player. Shout out to Kimpo. Anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, let the man play. I mean, I don't see, what's the problem? I mean, we got bigger. Hey, listen, man. Listen closely. We got bigger issues in this world, in the United States of America, than a person kneeling for the fucking national anthem. If you think a person kneeling for the national anthem is the worst thing we got going right now, then you need to study some shit up. And like I told you, I can tell you before all the time, I'm not a political dude and all that fucking Trump this, Trump that, Nancy Pelosi this, Jeffrey Epstein, dude, you lost me everywhere. I'm not a political dude. But when it comes to Colin Kaepernick, all he did was kneel for the injustice of police brutality. A military person told him to do it. We're blowing this way the motherfucker out of proportion. And if we're gonna fucking be real about it, and everybody wants to spit their facts, I think if it was a white male, we would not have the same problem. Oh, Nick, why you gotta bring fucking race into this? Because this country is all about race, baby. This country was built off fucking race. Now you got me look at me. You got me fucking doing pumps in the fucking podcast room. It's 110 degrees out here, and you got me going up and down on my chair like I'm doing some dips. I already hit the gym today, baby. I don't need to hit the gym twice. Now, let the man in the league. Let the man play. Let the man throw some TD passes. Let the man run free. Let the fro fucking just fly in the wind. It's a little aggravating. Okay? Now, like I said, we got bigger issues in this world than shit like that. Now, what I think is also a bigger issue is gun control. I think I'm going to save this topic for when Colton gets here because he's a real big guy on that. So, I'm not even going to talk about gun control. We're going to keep that for Colton because Colton's a fact spitter. So I'll save that for Colton's sake. Shout out to Todd, baby. Shout out Todd Newman, baby. If you listen right now, what up, Todd? What up, baby? Todd sent me a message on Instagram this week, and basically he was like, "Hey, man, not coming at you. Just wondering why you come at other people a lot. Basically, like, how come I'm always like." He didn't say this, but he was like, how come you talk shit about people all the time? And then basically what I told him is I feel like I'm saying stuff that other people want to say but don't say. And basically he kind of flipped it on me and was like, focus on, basically you get the energy out. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. And I totally fucking agree with him. Everything he said, I totally fucking agree with. And I know I'd be coming at people a lot on this podcast, but it's because a lot of you piss me off. But you know what? From now, I'm trying to change my ways. I'm trying to be more positive about all these situations. Focus on myself and the people I have around me, and strive off that instead of striving off the success of other people. And when I kneel for the national anthem, I don't know. Stay tuned. We haven't done the national anthem here. We might do the national anthem to start off the next podcast. I really don't know. But I am going to try to focus more on being more positive. And if I do shit talk about someone, I will shine a little light on them too, instead of shit talking them always. And it's not a jealous thing, nothing like that. It's just, I always feel like I'm saying stuff that other people would like to say but don't really want to say. Like just the basic, like, shut the fuck up type shit. But, Nick Vivar shine changes ways, baby. We're evolving out of here. Okay, so, a lot of you sons of bitches don't give motherfuckers time to evolve. But I'm here to tell you, my friend, Nick Vivar is evolving. And I hope you're here for the. I'm like a dinosaur, baby. Okay, I'm like, they and whatever killed the dinosaurs came down, blew them up. But what you didn't know is Nick Vivar was there, and Nick Vivar was in the cave as a young dinosaur. Okay, Nick Vivar survived this this distinction of the dinosaurs, and I came out and I evolved into a monkey, and then I evolved into a human being, and I was a caveman, and I went through the 1940s. I survived the wars, and now I'm here, baby, on this podcast, talking to this microphone. I'm well and alive, man. Okay. So shout out to all you cavemen out there that survived the Big Bang. Not the Big Bang, the one that started the fucking planet, but, basically the fucking same things. I walk into, I'm at LA Fitness the other day, and I walk into the sauna, right? Get my sweat on. Get a little bit of moisture out on me. A little moist. Get a little wet on the muscles. Wet the muscles is what I have to call it. And I walk in, and what I notice about some dudes, for example, like me, like I'm a socially awkward kind of dude, and like if you know me, you're like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I know you, then I'm not socially awkward, but if I don't know you, then like I be saying shit, like I'll be like, they'll be like, what's up, man? I'll be like, what the fuck's up? I'm like, fuck, why did I even say fuck in that situation? Like, why did you say that? Like, God, stupid, Nick, stupid. Why'd you say that? And like, they'll be like, hey man, hey, I went to, I was out last week, and me and the homie was spitting game to this one girl, and that, and then I'll be like, yeah, man, for sure. Like, I know what you mean, but it's like, I don't know what you mean. Like, I'm like, why did you say that, Nick? That's not. So basically, I be saying shit that like I wouldn't say to people that I know, and I always beat myself up for it, because I'm like, at the end of the conversation, I'll be walking away and be like, why the fuck did you just say that? Everything you said you would never say it to someone else, so why did you even say it to him? So I walk into LA Fitness I totally got way off topic, man. I always do this, but you're here for the off topic situations, baby. I walk into the sauna, and there's this big beefy motherfucker in there, right? And he ain't saying a word, right? He got his headphones in, he's just vibing, whatever. And another dude walks into the sauna. As soon as the other dude walks into the sauna, I can tell that this guy doesn't like tight situations like this where he's around a lot of people. So what his defense mechanism is, he was listening to like a song, I don't know, some rap song, and out of fucking it's dead silent in the sauna, okay? Out of nowhere, my man starts spitting fucking lyrics from the song. Literally, because he goes, we pack a 40 in the motherfucking car, and then all of a sudden he goes, too sticky for the fucking lean, and literally, just out loud. I mean, the motherfucker was just like this. Like, if he would have fucking ripped the fucking pants off his body and just started fucking just moving back and forth, I would not have shocked me. It took me and the other dude by surprise, because we're dead silent there, and then he did that, and we're like, what the fuck is this dude doing? But like, hey man, get it how you live, baby. You know what I'm saying? However you fucking cope with... Basically what I'm trying to say here is, however you cope with your situations, fucking cope. Don't worry about all these other dudes talking, what the fuck's this guy talking about? Like I said, I be saying shit in the conversation that makes no motherfucking sense. And one thing that I've realized about myself, which is kind of nuts, is when I get talking to someone that's older than me, or I think doesn't respect me, I'll cuss. But like it'll be like the shit I'm talking about. Like it's not even a moment that you were supposed to cuss. So I'll be like, yeah, fuck, I put 225 on the bar, and I was lifting it up. How much can you lift? I'm like, man, I can fucking lift 25 pounds. I put the fucking thing on the bar, and the motherfucker goes down, and before I know it, I snap the fucking bar up, and I get like fucking like 25, 30 reps out of it. And they'll be like, and I don't know if they catch it or not, but I definitely catch it. I'm like, do you realize you just said the word fuck 5 times in the same fucking sentence? I just did it right now. I literally just said the F word. The F word is like, it's like high to most people. To me, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things that's built in your vocabulary. I almost just said the F word again. But I have the sense to clicking it on and off to people. So like, if I'm talking to someone that I know for a fact, like if you cuss, this conversation is over, then I can click. But the situations where I think I'm not getting as much respect or they don't take me serious, I'll drop the fucking F-bomb on you. And that's just how it is. Social anxiety, body dysmorphia. I'm a fucking mess, babies. I'm a mess. But I'm going to keep fucking moving because that's how the Modern Drinks podcast does things. All right? We are 20 minutes into this podcast, and I don't know whether if I should hang it up or not. I don't know. See, this is my thing is, I don't know if y'all are down for the 20-minute podcast, the 30-minute podcast, or the hour podcast. So if you can give me some feedback on that, I'd much oblige. Mucho grande. Shout out to Alex at work. What up, Alex? What up, baby? How you doing? What up, mijo? How you doing? Que pasó? Bueno. He is teaching me Spanish. So if I come on this podcast and I'm a little bilingual on you, then that's just something that you're going to have to deal with. You might have to learn Spanish yourself because old Nick Vivar is evolving, like I said, and I'm going to learn how to talk Spanish. I mean, I walk in and, ¿qué pasó, mijo? What happened? I don't know if you know this, but what happened is also Spanish. You just got to put an accent on it. Because, like, the thing about Hispanic people is if you go up to a Hispanic guy and you're like, ¿qué pasó? Every time they don't go, ¿qué pasó back? Or something. They literally go, you go, ¿qué pasó, mijo? And they go, what happened? What happened? They always think something's wrong. It's like, hey, man, I'm just saying what up. But every time you say, and Alex told me, he said, don't say hola to men. He said, that's a little feminine. Don't say that. He said, it's either ¿qué pasó or something else. And I'm glad he told me that because I've been saying hola to the Hispanics all the time, and they be looking at me funny. I don't know why they're looking at me funny. Now I know that they think I'm a little feminine. However you want to say it. So Nick Vivar will be bilingual by the end of next year. You got to give me some time. I'm a slow fucking learner. Didn't even go to college. Dropped out of college first semester. So I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't even know where I was. But, ¿qué pasó, mijo? Bueno. ¿Qué pasa? Muy bien. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plente cargas. That's forklift. What else? That's all I got in my bag right now. So come back in a little bit, and your boy bilingual. So if you're on the YouTube, subscribe. If you're on the SoundCloud, hit the like button. I appreciate you listening to the Modern Drinks podcast. As always, shout out to Chill. Shout out to Pat. Shout out to Colton. We'll be here next week. And I know I say that all the time, and we'll end up coming here next week. But I promise we'll be here next week. Thank you for listening. If you're looking at my tits the whole time, I don't oblige. But shout out to everybody. Love you. Thank you for listening to the Modern Drinks podcast, episode 58. We'll see you next week, baby.
But the flow is like incest with degenerates. Fucking stupid and fine of interest as I interject. I moonwalk in my boots, footsteps when I'm on set.